What is up, Friar Faithful? We are back, and it's been a minute since I've been on here. I haven't done an episode on the podcast for a minute. I think the last episode I did was right after spring training. You can see I got my spring training hat on right here. But today the Padres just beat the Brewers, and they took the series from them. Won 2 out of 3. Honestly, they probably could have swept if they would have had some offense, but unfortunately they were not able to hit the ball and just couldn't get any runs in. Tatis is still on a major slump. He hasn't hit the ball very well over the last month, I would say. So he's struggling. You could see Machado's coming back a little bit. He got a home run today. He got a home run yesterday. So if it wasn't for Machado, man, we would have lost, because he scored the only run today. So right now, going into battle against the dastardly Dodgers. This is going to be a really, really interesting series. We're going to be facing them in San Diego, and then we're going to face them in LA. So I think it's 7 games total between the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be really interesting. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this. The Padres are just 1 game behind the Dodgers. And, we haven't faced very many National League opponents. So this is it. We face the Giants. We're going to face the Dodgers and then the Diamondbacks. So a lot of National League games being played in the next few weeks for the Padres. And it's like a 26 games in the next 27 days. But I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this. The Padres started off the season very hot. Probably the best record they've had in their entire existence since 1969. This is going to be the true test right here. We haven't seen the Dodgers since last year, since 2024. So this is an opportunity to kind of save face from last year's decline, or whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be really, really good. The Padres right now, they're not playing their best, but either are the Dodgers. So, the Padres pitching staff, the bullpen is amazing. Today's performance by Berger was pretty awesome. I mean, he's new, right? He hasn't been pitching for the Padres. He hasn't started very many games. So performances like that, I mean, he did better than Dylan Cease. So it's going to be interesting. King is still going to be out. He is not going to make an appearance. I don't think he's going to make an appearance in this series against the Dodgers. So it's going to have to be people like Berger that are going to have to step it up. And he's been doing good. Pavetta's been pretty nasty too. He didn't do that great in his last outing. I mean, he did good with no offense. It was really difficult for him to hold the lead. So it's going to be an interesting series. Again, I think a lot of people have been waiting for it. I don't think anybody expected the Padres to do this good, especially after losing, Profar, Ha-Seong Kim, Kyle Higashioka. We lost some pretty important pieces there. Tanner Scott, who went to the Dodgers. We've lost some big pieces, but nobody expected, Gavin Sheets and Nick Pivetta to turn out so good. So we've been able to hold on, and actually I think it's 10 games over 500, better than we were last year at this same point. So we're pretty far ahead of where we were, an improvement over last year, and nobody would have thought that we would have been better than we were last year without some of those pieces. But AJ Preller, man, he's a magician. He does a really good job at finding these people, getting them on discounts. You know what I mean? People like Jeremiah Estrada, who the Cubs didn't even want anymore, picked him up. Gavin Sheets, who the White Sox didn't want anymore, worst team in baseball. And now he's just raking. I think he might have like 10 or 11 home runs. So he's up there. Machado, like I said, he's hitting the ball. I think he's at 351 career home runs. He's getting close to, I think, 2,000 hits. If Machado can stay hot, if Tatis can actually come back, I'm hoping he can find his groove in this series against the Dodgers. And then, of course, we know we need Jackson Merrill to start hitting better again. He's slumping. I think he's not as bad. It's not something as bad as Tatis, but if we can get Jackson Merrill and Tatis to start hitting good in this series, we will need it again against the Dodgers. So our pitching is on lock. I mean, our pitching and bullpen is just doing amazing right now. So all we need is some offense. And you know what happened the last time we faced the Dodgers and our offense? It just completely collapsed and we weren't able to hit the ball and we're not able to score any runs. So, you know, we're kind of in that position right now. And so if we want to win these games against the Dodgers, we're going to have to turn it around. We got to take advantage of the Dodgers right now while they're weak and get some of these divisional games, get some dubs so we don't fall, you know, too far behind. We're only one game back behind the Dodgers. We could actually pass the Dodgers. This is an opportunity to pass the Dodgers right now, because if we win some games, I mean, that's a direct impact on our standings in the National League West. So we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This is a short video, but I just had to make something before this series got started. Of course, a lot has happened over the last, few months that I haven't made an episode, but it is what it is, and I just had to make an episode. So I will be making a couple more, with this Dodger series. So come check back in. Also check out my Rips videos. I just published one the other day. I opened up a pack of 2025 Series 1. Series 2 is going to be coming out, I think, in the next few days. So I had this mega box of Series 1. So check that out. That was my last video that I just posted. But yeah, looking forward to it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're a dastardly Dodger fan and you want to leave a comment, want to leave some hate comments because it's not a rivalry, go for it. Do it. Because we're going into battle. So we'll catch you in the next episode, everyone. Peace.